Good morning, welcome back everyone. Right, for those new viewers, I'm in our rose room and this red paint has got to go. It's been plastered all over these tiles, and these tiles are beautiful underneath. So it's got to go, I'm afraid. Now, we've tried all sorts of concoctions. We've tried hydrochloric acid, paint stripper. The only thing that did work was a little bit of bicarb in some bleach water and then scrubbed off, but that took a long time, and we've got 19 square meters of floor to do. So there's only one option: bring out the heavy guns. I'm going to sand the floor. No idea whether it will actually do the job or not. No idea how long I'm going to be. I might give it up as a bad idea after 5 minutes, or I may be in here all day. There's only one way of finding out.
just thought I'd show you where we're at with the mess everywhere. I'll turn the camera around so you can see. So this is what we've got in our bedroom. So I had to empty the armoire out and stack everything in here. And this is the hallway, and this is the corridor down to the tower room, which I can't get in at the moment, so I can't do anything in there while Rolls is working. And this is the bathroom.
Well, that's not bad. It took me a while, and rather annoyingly, I had to finish here because all my rough pads were used up. It was taking a lot of them up, and yeah, it was smoothing them off really quickly, the pads, so I ran out here, but I found some more in the barn, so I thought, well, I'll quickly do this bit this morning, which I have, and we've had another clean up. Again, didn't quite have enough. It needs a little bit more in this corner, but I've basically got nearly halfway, and it wasn't as painful as I thought, and it's come up really nice, actually. And they're all slightly different, these tiles. Some of them slightly different shades, and some of them are more pitted than others, so you've got some more red in one or two others than, you know, it's looking really lovely, and it's giving a whole new atmosphere to this room, not this dark, you know, depressing red. So yeah, so I'm really, really happy. However, I've got that half to do, but I may just have stumbled across a different solution. And it involves this stuff, duct tape. Now, I know you may think this is mad, and I can't blame you, but when I started yesterday morning, I had to tape up the door and all these other various places. And then when I noticed I let myself out of the room, the masking tape had pulled up quite a bit of paint, and I was quite surprised. So I've just cleaned this area, and I thought, well, I'll give it a go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And if I can strip the paint off, that's going to save me a lot of time. Right. I know this may seem mad, but you never know.
Well, it's a cleaner choice.
Yeah, you know, if it takes off the worst of it. So I've just cleaned it to make sure there's no dust on overnight, that's settled overnight. And then it's a question of how long we wait. But I think that masking tape on the door, that was probably on there for 3 or 4 hours. And it took off a lot of paint, so...
Yeah.
Hello, Max.
Don't want that stuck on you, Max.
No. I think that'll do, just as an example. And it's just a question of waiting now.
All right. Just to answer somebody's comment on the vlog, they suggested, instead of having the bed behind me, to put it on this wall here in front of the fireplace, which it'd be nice, but yeah, again, that's going to be off-centre to that, actually. And by the time the bed comes out, you're not going to see the kickboard pattern, because you're walking into the room and you're just seeing a bit of the wood on top of the bed, which I think is a shame. And also, we'll show you the view, but if you're here, you've got neighbours looking right into the room, and you're just looking at their house, their building. Whereas if the bed stays there, you're looking out onto the nice garden with the roses and stuff.
And a blue sky if we ever get one.
Yeah, and I think walking into the room with it there, you get the whole look of the bed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just walking around there, and then we've still got this nice area here to put the.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd never see the end of the bed, would you?
No. And plus, we've already had electrics done because when this was a bedroom before, they had lights there.
Yeah.
So I think they did.
Yeah, I think it was in reaction to you explaining, because somebody had suggested panelling and you were trying to explain that there's no symmetry on the wall. And therefore, I think that person was probably saying, why don't you move the bed there?
But the only place you could have panelling is up high there.
Yeah.
But then I want to put pictures up and stuff because we're going to have a chandelier there.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah, and also we'd have to move all the electrics again.
And we're not doing that.
No. While we're waiting for the tape on the floor, I thought I'd rewire these lights. I was going to take these crystals off and wash them, but I can't because the wire is cold round. It'd be too fiddly, so I think I'm just going to have to try and wash them carefully, and this is all dusty. These are a bit chewed at the ends, but I will get some new candle holders later. I managed to find some chandelier wire. It's a bit expensive over here. So I'll probably try and order some from the UK, and also I think I'll need gold to do the other chandeliers. But you won't see this in here. So I'm just going to take this apart. I think this might be slightly thicker, but it should be okay. So I've just given these crystals a quick wash and polish, and I've cleaned this up. I don't know if you can see the difference there. It's come up quite nice. And Rolls is just, these are the plates that go on the wall, but they're only held up by hooks. So he's just drilled a hole through here for me because they're not heavy. But if they go on hooks, they're going to be sort of spinning around a bit. So I think it's a better idea to actually screw them to the wall. Yeah, they've come up nice and sparkly with new wires. So we've just got to bury these in the wall a bit because there's no room behind here and they need to go flush on the wall. So that's going to have to be buried. So there we are.
Right. I think we've waited long enough, so let's see if I'll be sanding again.
You've been watching me sugaring, haven't you?
Yeah,
waxing.
See, you say I never listen to you. Well, mixed results, but that's taken an awful lot off. And that's going to save me some time, I'm sure. I mean, look how clear that is.
But some patches are darker than others anyway.
Yeah, But that's interesting. That may be easier to clean now. So clean it off rather than sand it off. And that took me, I did a couple of extra strips here, but that took me, you know, a minute and a half to put that down, and then the rest of the time is just waiting. Maybe that's going to save me sanding it all. Thanks for watching. See you next time.